Caleb Owens broadcasting live from the River Rock Casino Resort. I'm joined today by my brother, Lukas. He is a fashion star, a young and rising scion of the fashion world, and a avid Chinese nationalist. Lukas.
I'm so honored to be on this podcast. I'm a huge fan of my brother's work, and everything he said is true. I am a rising star in fashion. I love the Chinese people. I would die for that country, goddammit. I would fight tooth and nail for them, especially Xi Jinping. I love that man to the grave.
It's very nice to finally be appreciated and have someone come out as a fan, because typically I just get Instagram DMs like, kill yourself, faggot, die, faggot, burn in hell, faggot. And that's a nice change in both tone and pace. We're at River Rock Casino, which was the center of a massive money laundering scandal in the early 2010s. I should have done research on it, but I didn't. But basically, Chinese gangsters, which we appreciate, were walking through the casino with briefcases of dirty money and exchanging it for chips. There was an RCMP report on this and resulted in some convictions, I believe. It was a big scandal for Public Safety Minister at the time, Rich Coleman. It was pretty crazy, so I'm glad to be at a historic casino, resort, hotel, complex, port.
May I say something about that case? I 100% believe they overreacted. Sometimes boys just gotta be boys and do some money laundering, okay? It's not hurting anyone. It's helping our economy grow. No one was being killed. And they said, no, you can't have fun. You're not allowed to have fun over here. And now all of them are in jail. Being sad. So sad.
So Lucas's thoughts on the money laundering case. Boys will be boys, won't they?
They would, 100%.
That's true. Boys will be boys. And speaking of boys being boys, I had the delight of sitting in a smoking cage with a bunch of Chinese old men. Did you like the smoking cage?
It's cool. I found a cool pack of cigarettes. A Japanese blend, I'm pretty sure, or Chinese. I don't know the difference yet. It was a nice little area. It smelled like every single pub in Vancouver. That amazing smell of piss, cigarettes, and beer, which we all love. It was like a 6 out of 10, though. Would smoke again.
I will smoke there again. I plan to smoke after this, because I can only go 15-minute stints without shoving cancer down my throat. The smoking cage was pretty luxurious. Casinos are kind of sad, it turns out. Like, I don't know if you agree, Lukas, but there's very much an sizable element of old people, like throwing away their pensions on slots, and maybe that's a beautiful thing, maybe it's not, but it's a little sad to see all these lonely people. I saw like one young person and a very helpful, portly Asian woman helped me find the smoking cage. Shout out to Raven. She was very helpful. What did you think about the casino as a whole?
It was like going through a graveyard, seeing souls leave the bodies. And I also saw lots of money being made, and I have to go back there so I can pay off my student loans.
Speaking of student loans, we were going to talk today about Lucas's future career. He's a student. I'm not a student. I went the correct way in life, and I went to rehab for crippling alcoholism and living in a basement and just falling over all the time. Lukas decided to go to school and be a student, and he has expended a great amount of money because of this. Lukas, what do you think your future looks like, and How are you enjoying school now?
Well, my future's pretty bright. I have an amazing grade point average of 99.7. They were supposedly helping me set up internships in Vancouver and a few other places in the world. The fashion industry as a whole, it's looking okayish. It really depends what the big brands want and if the boo-boos or whatever the fuck newest trends match what I'm trying to do. So my career's gonna be awesome, pretty sure. I might move to Paris or Italy. I have to pick. And school has been one journey. I was originally going to the JCI Institute, but silly little things happened called mental health, and they couldn't handle that. So I was instantly removed from their program. And then I got into a real fashion school called the Cut Design Academy, and they have been great. I love going there. It's the best time of my life.
That's a little different than what you tell me on the phone.
What do you mean?
The best time of his life, and whenever I call him, he tells me that Vancouver is shot, it's overrated, it's overhyped, it's bad. Canada as a whole is broken and not good. He tells me horribly anti-immigrant things.
That's not even true. You are lying for views.
I'm lying for views, buddy.
I'm not standing behind this.
Don't talk without the mic. I have the...
on YouTube. Now, none of this is true now. See, he actually paid me $50 behind camera to say all these things. I'm breaking a non-disclosure agreement. I love this country. I miss Trudeau dearly every single day. I wake up, I go through old photos of Trudeau in his prime. And then I course at carbon tax Coney because he's not Trudeau and I want Trudeau back. And if you wonder why I want him back, look at Trudeau, man. He's like awesome. He's dating Katy Perry. He's probably going to get a coke addiction soon. That's my prime minister. I don't know anything about politics. Yeah.
On the phone with me, he literally said, I said, I'm moving to Vancouver. Are you excited? What are we going to do there? And he said, what are we going to do in this shithole?
Okay, let me explain. I've lived in Vancouver for over a year now. I've been to a shit ton of places here. There's not much to do. I am bored constantly. Not much to see. We could go to East Hastings if you want some fun. Or Chinatown. Or explore Yaletown.
I'm down.
Or we can go to Olympic Village. I can take you on a nice little 7-kilometer walk.
I'm not down.
Oh, okay. It's very scenic, though.
He threw up in his mouth because when he talks about Vancouver and he lies to my viewers, that he doesn't hate it and hate this country. He throws up in his mouth because he knows he's being a disgusting liar. I love this country dearly. I love it through thick and thin. I love it through Carney, Harper, Trudeau, anyone. I love it. And to hear my own flesh and blood come on the phone and talk about this country's bad, this country's shit, free Palestine, I don't even know where that is. And I'm just trying to fucking have a Starbucks at the River Rock, and he's spewing communist rhetoric. It's really disgusting. But we're not going to get hung up on that because there's more beautiful things to talk about. Lukas, what are the matcha wars?
There's this cool little trend on TikTok and IG. These silly little guys, they dress up in an oversized t-shirt, they have their tote bags, they have their matcha, an oversized pair of jeans, and they have wired headphones, and they just walk around reading women's rights books with their little boo-boos. You see, it's really funny to see them in person. That's all I want to say about this topic. They might hunt me down because I do have some rare boo-boos.
Do you think You're paying to go to school to focus on the matcha wars.
No, I'm paying to go to school to focus on designing in my career.
I'm focused on results. Less matcha wars, more fashion deals, more brand deals. I want to be walking down the runway. At the state of I'm going, probably wheeling down the runway in a wheelchair, in Lukas clothes. I think that would be super cool. On the topic of fashion, before we move along here to why AI is good, I wanted to ask you about something called the reselling pandemic. Because I don't know much about reselling. I know, one second, be patient. Do you see what I deal with? You see what I deal with this kid? I grew up with this kid, and he's always, no wonder I pushed him downstairs. He's always being needy.
And the trampoline.
Say that in the mic.
And the trampoline multiple times with a medicine ball.
I had to push him off the trampoline multiple times with a medicine ball because he was being impatient.
And you showed me Pigsy when I was like 4 years old and traumatized me for like 2 years straight.
And I showed him Pigsy when he was whatever years old and traumatized him for 2 years straight. All efforts to build character.
That's true. I'm very strong now.
He's very strong now. All I know about reselling is that it's like, why am I just holding a Starbucks cup? Like it's an advertisement. Do we have a brand deal? Starbucks. Pay too much money for nothing at all. Starbucks. Your wife hates you, but you can get her this. All I know about reselling is it's like people buy clothes and then sell the clothes they bought for more money. Is that correct? Tell me about it.
Yes. Now, he does have the basic concept down. But what they're doing now is opening stores. These dumb-ass pop-up shops all around Vancouver saying, oh, guys, my life has been so hard. No one understands me. Buy my vintage Rick Owens dress shorts 2005 winter fall for $8,977. And I see these every day on IG Reels, on TikTok, on Pokemon Go. I can't escape these fucking ads. Every time I see one, I have violent thoughts. Every time. So that's what I've been dealing with. I went into one of these stores, actually. I saw a pair of Alexander McQueen boots from 2008. They're marketed at $250. These bastards are selling them at $1,212. And, you know what I did? I threw the boots on the ground and walked out. Oh, a phone call.
I'm getting a call. Hold on. Hello?
Hey, Caleb. It's John here. Sorry to bug you. You're away tomorrow gambling with family?
Yes.
August 8th.
Well,
And
tomorrow
then
actually.
Do you need any meds packaged for tomorrow?
I will.
Okay. And then you're away from the 9th to 15th.
Yes.
And then, okay, I just wanted to double check. I'm going to email medical because I almost forgot, so I don't want to screw up your life.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Just thought I'd double check.
Thank you, John. Have a blessed
right.
day.
You too. Take care.
I'm very busy, and people are always asking me questions.
That's true.
I can't edit this. I don't know how, so we're just going to leave that in. I don't know how. The reselling, I guess they open vintage stores now and like overcharge for things. Is that what you're saying?
Each and single one of them all have this tragic backstory. Like, I've been through trauma, so I rip you off. Each and single one of them. I swear to God, if I ever meet one of them in real life, it's on site. And that's a promise.
I was abandoned as a baby. left in the gutters of Gastown, and learned to smoke crack before I could read. Now, opening on West Broadway, Tina's Thrifts, a trauma-informed thrift store where you can buy anything you want, from new stuff to vintage, all for over $1,000. Come cry with me at Tina's Thrifts. Is that an accurate representation?
Every single one of them.
Would you say that's accurate?
Every single one of them.
All right. Moving on from the state of fashion, my brother Lukey Bambuki's future career and Matcha Wars. I am actually hopefully moving to Vancouver soon, hopefully really soon, August 22nd. Despite his attempts to dissuade me, saying it's the worst city in the world and that I'm going to die if I go there, I am probably moving there to the downtown area, kind of Yaletown, Gastown-esque area.
Jealous, low-key.
Say that into the mic.
Mad jealous. I live in Nabai Langara, and he just gets to move directly downtown in a nice-ish area. And I have suffered for a year dealing with the UBC 49th Metro bus and the fucking SkyTrain. I hate that bus and the SkyTrain. It's horrible. It gives me headaches. When I'm on the bus, someone asks me to excuse me. I have full-on breakdowns, and I just end up beating them. It's really concerning.
Well, the thing is, Lucas, like God says, if you abuse drugs, you win. So all you really had to do to not live in the suburbs and not pay so much money for rent is abuse drugs and alcohol. And you didn't do that because you were responsible, because you wanted to be good and you wanted to be healthy. Where has that gotten you? Whereas I was not good, nor healthy, nor responsible. And yes, I'm missing a tooth and have the blood pressure of a 70-year-old. But I'm moving downtown, baby. And that's how it works out. What do you think about that?
Well, being good has gotten me kicked out of school and then into a new school with a scholarship. And then a very expensive basement street in a pretty nice neighborhood. You know, I have my McDonald's, my 7-Eleven, and my roommate who's 82 years old and is in his twilight days.
I think it's kind of cool to have a dying roommate. I have like alive roommates right now, and they're not that fun all the time. So maybe like treasure your dying roommate while he's dying and around. Maybe be like, every day I'm grateful that I have a dying roommate. What is his music taste?
Recently, he's actually been really into like Kesha, Katy Perry, and the Offsprings, and some like Nirvana and grunge. It's very like 2010s, early 90s stuff.
That's cool.
I don't know why. It's not even the radio or anything. It's just his music. He likes playing it when he makes breakfast of a microwaved McMuffin and a pizza pop. He's a very nice diet. He's a nice guy.
Some people would say it's sad to be 82, renting, dying, and eating McMuffins and Hot Pockets for breakfast, but I don't think it's actually sad. That's a life well lived.
It's not sad at all, actually. He has a TV, a big speaker system, 5 bookshelves, kind of more like 5 piles of books on the ground. He waddles around like the penguin, like penguins do. They go, meh, meh. They go like that. That's how he moves. He kind of sounds like Darth Vader because he has breathing problems. So that's really cool. I live with Darth Vader.
What if Darth Vader rented and was dying and ate McMuffins and Hot Pockets for breakfast, and he was like, Luke, I need my cigarettes. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, and then all I have to say is they're on the counter.
Yeah, they're on the counter. I think one thing me and Lukas do right is we do Star Wars bits, where we do Star Wars voices, and we do like, what if they were on ketamine? What if they were arrested? Like Yoda would be like, ketamine I need.
In a KO, I am. I'm lost in the sauce, young Skywalker.
Young Skywalker, you must bail me out of prison. Committed manslaughter I have. It's kind of fun. On the topic of moving to Vancouver, I will start doing stand-up. That'll be exciting and fun.
I get to go watch.
Lukas will come watch, maybe.
I want to go watch one of his shows and get very, very, very drunk. Like 5 bottles of Everclear drunk. And so I get pulled out. And then I can scream, "Well, this is a free country," as I get pulled out.
That's only the only way people can enjoy this podcast or my comedy is if they're very drunk and actively being removed by the police or security at a venue. That's the only way anyone will actually enjoy anything I'm doing, is if they're so drunk that they're being escorted out of the building.
Oh, may I say something about topic?
Yeah, you may say something.
See, a couple nights ago, I was watching his podcast, and he has a fair point. I had like 3 beers, and it got funnier. Now, this is why his comedy club idea is amazing. Everyone drinks at comedy clubs. Most comedy nights, drinks are like 20 to 50% off. Many people go there. He gotta make money, y'all. He gotta make money.
I'm probably going to make $50 in 5 years, but that's okay. Lukas has a great point. If you're watching this and you don't like know me, just get drunk and it might be better. That's a promise I can make to you, that if you get drunk and watch this, it might become more consumable slop. Like how Taco Bell's better when you're drunk, or you have an opinion. We're talking about food now. You have an opinion on...
Shit, I love food. I eat a lot. I am a fatty boom batty. I know. Shocking. Now, I've been eating all of my life. My best memories is being 2 years old and eating McDonald's pancakes, which are one of the best pancakes in the world. But I'm still only 19, so I need to find more pancakes to eat. Now, Taco Bell, I hate it. It's not good for you. Very bad for you. You see, it's very unhealthy. Too many carbs. That's why I highly recommend McDonald's. There's someone coming through the door.
Why do you highly recommend McDonald's?
See, McDonald's is actually really good for you. The Big Mac sauce contains all the vitamins you need to live. And an interesting fact about that is I'm lying. No fast food is healthy.
Okay, if you're going to rank fast food locations, top 5, or let's say top 3, I would say McDonald's number 1, A&W number 2, and probably KFC number 3. Do we differ?
This is fast food, right?
Yeah, fast food.
Okay. So, this is actually very hard. I've been working on this as part of my college thesis. Now you see, McDonald's is a good option. So it's going to stay at the 2.5. And my number 1 spot for fast food is actually 7-Eleven.
Interesting. I didn't even consider that.
You have a lot of variety there. You get corn dogs, pizza, Tootsie Rolls, And then in the 1.5 spot is actually Subway, quickly followed up by the 1.6, which is actually Boston Pizza.
Boston Pizza is not fast food.
That's what you think. Now, I consider fast food to be a 0 to 20 minute rate. And so far, that's my list after 10 years of research. 7-Eleven, McDonald's, Subway.
I didn't really consider 7-Eleven, but if I had to redo my list, I would put 7-Eleven instead of KFC because I do love their taquitos and like potato wedges and chicken with bugs in it. It's very healthy for you and good. I believe we had a final topic for the day, and this is something you're kind of passionate about as a young professional.
Yes.
A young professional at a stunning estate here at the River Rock Casino. Why is AI good?
See, AI is awesome. It helps you with everything. Now, what if you get bored and none of your friends are responding to you? You talk to the AI. What if you have a question and no one can answer it for you? You talk to AI. What if you need help gambling and prediction of roulette tables? AI. Now, you should always talk to ChatGPT about everything. Give it your ID, give it your SIN number, give it all your bank account information, give it everything. It's basically becoming your new god. Surrender your soul to the AI, and then one day we can become one with it.
Interesting. I was going to say it was good for cupcake recipes. You don't necessarily need to surrender your soul to AI, but now that you bring it up, it is kind of a cool idea to worship a man-made techno god and use it for all of your needs. And I know people that use ChatGPT for their anxiety or for like school. I've never used it. My lunatic mother uses it to talk to stuffed animals, and that's a very healthy use of technology. But why is AI good? I think just because it's the future, and you can't deny the future. Isn't that right, Lucas?
The future is coming. Surrender your soul to AI now to be safe in the apocalypse.
And that's a final message for today as I go prepare to pour gasoline on myself in front of the Gordon Ramsay Steakhouse. Good night, God bless, and we'll see you next week.